no reason to tell. Am I under a spell? Yeah. If I had to talk about my life, think it's over.
Hi guys, to everyone, it's Ada from Poison Rock, and I have the pleasure finally to have with me Jack from the Rumpled. First of all, how's it going?
It's going really, really well. Thank you so much.
We made it.
Yeah, we made it actually.
Yes. So first of all, before start to just speak about the last single and the last album, and maybe if there is gonna be a new album live show, I want to just hear about a little bit more about you, Jack, like your own personal musical background. Like, I mean, before the Rumpled being out, what you were doing, or what is your musical path?
Yeah, well, okay, so actually, I need to say that my journey with the Rumpled is
Okay.
only since 3 years, because actually
Okay.
before them, I was in another band, and
Okay.
I'm actually still in this band, which is called Helicon. It's a thrash metal band, so yeah, I'm
You're
also a
kind of
metal.
metalhead.
Yeah, kinda. And before that, I was in other bands too. I tried different styles and music. I came from a really, really different background though, because I love pop music, folk music. So like artists like Ed Sheeran.
Okay.
I'm in love with those type of music, but I also love rock music from, I don't know, I'm into a lot of things. Actually, I'm listening to a lot of things. Now I'm into a band that is called The Leap. I don't know if you know them, but they are amazing. You have to
Okay.
check them
The
out.
lip. The lip. Okay.
Yeah, I will send you the link because you have to. And yeah, so basically, I have a different background, but I also love this kind of music, so folk rock music and
Okay.
Celtic punk or Irish folk, let's say. So
Yeah.
my journey with Rumpled started 3 years ago, as I said, and before them there was another singer, which he decided to go out because yeah, actually it was. It was kind of difficult for him to touring and everything. You know, it's kind of difficult when you have a family with, sons and you
Yeah.
have like you are out every weekend of the summer. So it's not easy. But yeah, so I came in the band 3 years ago and we are currently in a rebranding phase, if you want to say
Okay.
that. Yeah, because they started from Celtic punk and Irish rock folk music.
Okay.
But now we know that 100% the roots of the genre that we are doing will be always folk rock music. But we are trying to explore more into like rock, alternative rock, indie rock,
Okay.
and pop. And this is a decision that we basically said that we want to try other things, not because we don't like healthy punk and everything, because of course we like it, we love it, but we just want to try something else, to explore more what we can do with this type of music. So with the folk, with the violin, with the accordion, and explore, and who knows actually where this is gonna go. But we are so excited to see that actually our latest single basically is
Already like
is the perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
It's kind of a snippet of the new song.
Yeah, because actually, if you listen to that, it's not Celtic punk, it's not Irish, but it's the perfect union, I think,
I guess.
between rock music, pop music, and folk. So this is kind of the thing, the vibe that we want to try to get. But of course, we are exploring, so we are in a phase that
No, that's
yeah.
because that's now in the music scene, especially worldwide, there is this folk pop music going on that I think started back then with the musician Take Me to Church. I don't remember his name.
Ozzier.
With Ozzier, and then it was brought with other like Paris Paloma, like the one that I mentioned, Kiki Rockwell. That's the same genre, and also I would say more in European style, more Celtic, Patti Gurti. That we the opportunity to interview, and that's like you can't contain her. She's amazing. So
okay, nice.
This type of a kind of pop folk rock, it's going so well at the moment, and I think blend all the genre, like for the folk scene, the Celtic, everyone listen to it. It's relaxing, it's chilling, it's fun, but you can listen because what's wrong with pop? I mean, the boy band Five got together, and it's my favorite band of all the time. So I'm gonna, if there is a chance, I'm gonna go to see them live. What's the problem? Britney Spears always, Madonna
Yeah,
always.
but pop music is amazing actually.
Yeah.
I don't know why a lot of people think that pop music is mainstream, so you don't have to listen to that. But it's beautiful. Why?
No, I mean, we can never deny that icon like a Sharon or Tina Turner, or they are there. I mean, you can't touch. You can love Iron Maiden, okay, but you can't touch Cher or them. It's like something say something against the Beatles. You can't.
Yeah, actually, you
Yeah,
can't.
you can't. And the same thing like the icon. So melting those genres that like you mentioned, because of course the Rumpled at the beginning, maybe you had like more Celtic, punkish influence, which is fun, but also the popish, folkish vibe gives more like maybe more, I don't want to say ballad, more maybe more romantic, cinematic. Okay, let's say cinematic sound.
Yeah.
That's what it's. I think right now, the moment is going really well. The cinematic sound and vibes.
But you can basically do a lot of things with this kind of genre, because if you're stuck into Celtic punk music, which is I repeat, it's I really enjoyed it, but actually we were kind of tired, let's say, of talking about the same things, because basically if you hear a Celtic punk band, they're always talking about pubs, beers, that kind of thing. So it's good, yeah, because it's a mood, it's a vibe. You want to hear that because it's super energetic. You love it. But we wanted to try to explore more into, like, in a deeper way, our feelings, our emotions, our lifestyle, and everything. So that's why we choose to go a little bit in another direction.
So let's say just, but of course, like no more tavern and beer, like Corpiclani, they don't drink anymore, by the way. But let's say going more in a turning point, like of exploring the human connection, the human life.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
the life, the daily life, the real
yeah.
life. I mean, because imagine real life made with the tavern and beer all the time. It's you're gonna have a problem in your
probably.
Yeah. So
Yes.
you joined the band before the last album was released, The Perfect Match, or you were in that releasing of the album?
No, I'm actually after that album.
Okay.
So basically, when I came into the band, we only released one EP and different singles, and one other EP is coming really soon in June, basically. And we are going through a huger project. So basically, we are. I can spoiler this thing if you want. Yeah. We are working on a new album that is coming in April 2026 probably, and we are actually working on our probably biggest headliner tour that we ever had, and it will take place in April. We will do UK, then France, Germany, we will do basically around Europe, Amsterdam, Prague, something like that. And we will try Milan too, because actually it's kind of funny that we are from Italy, but it's so difficult to understand the music, the market, the music scene here in Italy for a niche like us. So we will test it. We will see what happens.
I guess so,
but yeah, we have huge projects for the future.
Yeah, so that, because like you mentioned, so the EP you released after it's Dancing Scars.
Yes, exactly.
So, and already with this EP, that was this kind of turning point of having this sound more, let's say, of pop music.
Popish, yeah.
Okay, so that's already people got an idea. And the last single, it's will be in the new upcoming EP. In June.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. So, well, actually, the next EP will be a mixture, let's say, between what is about to be the scene of the Rumpled and what is the old style of the Rumpled, because we wanted to not to do a full going from 0 to 100. Okay. We have a huge fan base that is coming through. That is coming from Celtic music, and we don't want to lose that because we love it actually, and they support us a lot. So we want to create something for them too, because actually we like it. So this EP will be a mixture between these two types of things.
Okay.
And after that, we will starting release new singles
Okay.
every 6 weeks. So we have a lot of
Gotcha.
new singles coming through
Yeah.
this year. That heading through the new album in 2026 in April. So yeah,
this turning point. But I think like the roots, like of the folkish and Celtic sound, because let's admit it, Celtic and folk they go along together because it's folk music, Celtic music. So let's say folk, it's the roots. But of course, go through different. So many genres can go through. Folk metal, folk punk, folk pop. It's so as I said, the base is good. The sound, the core, it will keep it folk. Then if you wanted to dive more into the folk punk, you're gonna do it folk. I don't know, rock, folk metal, whatever. Because I think it's since it's folk. I mean, it's always coming from maybe a place of daily life, or maybe also, I don't know, because people expect it's going to be more folkish and popish. Maybe there's going to be some, I don't know, fairy tales, legends. Who knows? Because that's what folk is.
Yeah, who knows? Yeah.
But today, the music market is more about, like I was saying, in the folk, it's a lot of folk pop. So I think you took the right moment for going to do the new album and this turning point. But let's say also for the old fan, no, the sound is gonna be always Celtic. You're always gonna play the old song into the stage, and nothing's gonna be forgotten. No.
Yeah.
Because maybe maybe in the next live there's not gonna be any more. Just I don't know, maybe a chair unplugged. That's it.
No, but actually, yeah, it's a kind of, it's a process, it's a journey, and you can't go from 0 to 100. As I said, you have to do little steps, because it's like important to us to do little steps, because we are currently exploring. We don't know actually where we are going. And this is a really exciting thing. Let me tell you that, because this part of a band, this creative part, I think is the best part, because I'm always locked to artists that wants to try new things. Because if I see an artist that is continuing releasing the same kind of music, for myself, I think I get pretty bored. Yeah. But if I see that the artist wants to explore more, to try different direction, I'm 100% into that. 100%. I really enjoyed it. Yeah.
I really do. And for those people that, I mean, nothing against them, who said all the time, oh, about that word, years of music, blah blah blah, there's nothing new, I don't listen new. Because how many people they don't listen new music? Because for me, I was one of them, because I was like old school. Okay, I'm listening to grunge, or it's the Emmy Golden era. I don't think so, because as I'm finding out, I'm listening only to new music now. I mean, always gonna love the classic, but I would say I listen all the time. I'm gonna brag about Kiki Rockwell all the time. But for example, she started as a folkish, witchy vibe, then she went into a little bit more soft, and then electro folk. So because it's experimenting, and people that really, I think, knows who you are. That's why I think interviews are important. But at least even throughout social media now, we have this chance to get to see who you are, and they maybe get affection, and not only to the music but also to the people behind. They're gonna see the process. Yes, and because the only music that I think I will never listen is the music made by shitty people. Like the really bad people, really like. No, thank you. The people that don't pour their soul into music. Because if you're making the most popish R&B with rap, how many beautiful rap songs are out there that have the core about, I don't know, talking about Native American people, for example? That's music that's worth to listen. And I think that's why people have to came, kind of to the what is the new music. Otherwise, we won't have any music at all. That's how the new music, the transformation.
I totally agree with that. Yeah.
So of course, for this, I mean, talking about the album is, let's say, it's a little bit early, because 2026 is just too far.
Yeah.
Because we're in 2025 with almost it's almost half year gone. My God. it's almost half year gone. So
Yeah.
yeah, the EP is gonna be coming in June.
Actually, yes, the release date of the new EP is the 6th of June,
Yeah,
and it's called Straight Ahead.
straight ahead. Okay,
Yeah.
straight title. Straight title.
Yeah, because it's kind of there's a fun story behind it, but
Okay.
I'm not sure if I can really tell that. But it's a kind of legend that's one colleague of us, one member, one of our members. Yeah, he had a beautiful night, and he talks the song, how can I say it? The com'è che si dice, scusami, piccolo coso, com'è che si dice la title track? Yeah,
The
so
title track.
torno a me. Yeah, so the title track speaks about a really powerful night of a
Okay.
member of the band, but it's not it's translated into a kind of more different thing, let's say. It's kind of difficult to say it, but you will not understand that it speaks actually about
Okay.
something that really happened. Let's say that we put it
It's
down
kind of a
into a
metaphor. Let's
kind
say
of
it's kind of a
yeah,
metaphor
yeah,
that
let's
for
say
everyone to understand and
yeah.
let's say feel it and feel in the title and the lyrics from their own way.
Yeah, exactly.
So if we want to tell about the lyrics, so lyric wise, except the title track, what is gonna talk about the album, the EP, sorry.
Well, I can see that there's we talking about different things because of course the two singles that we already released will be part of this album of this EP. But we can say that the EP is going to a straight direction, just straight ahead direction,
Okay.
and it wants to kind of it talks about 100% life, enjoying life, this
Okay.
kind of vibe. So going straight ahead, something that you really want to achieve, and you put yourself into that. And this means there's a lot of things that can make it complex,
Yeah.
but you can jump around the problems, and it can be love, it can be life, it can be work, I don't know, whatever. And at least if you going in a certain direction and if you're going straight ahead, you will achieve it. So this is basically the meaning of the EP.
And I mean, it's at least what people need some time to hear because it's not easy, just
Yeah.
we have so many, especially in our country, we know that it's not easy going towards the dreams because we are maybe
Yeah.
locked in some island maybe, or sometimes we are locked in some, don't know, small country or small places. No matter what's the problem, it's not easy. We have a different, maybe difficult background in our, so we have to fight the double, especially for what is the society here. So we have to fight to get even the smallest dream, smallest thing we won't accomplish. But
yes,
if you push and you push, you can get at least a side of it. Unfortunately, sometimes we have to leave our home. That's the sad things. I mean, I think as in Italy, we're gonna all understand that. But I mean, at least also that like it's not speak music wise as a band, as a Rumpled, you did an amazing job being it because it's not easy in Italy, but you were saying, especially for folk band going out there. I mean, you're gonna I mean, you moved. You said like you played in Montelago a lot of time, which is an Italian folk festival. Just to say to the people that don't know, you're gonna maybe tour. You already tour. You're gonna touring it now. You're gonna have a
we are actually have this. We have set up the summer tour, so we are basically having every weekend booked since like from the end of May to October. So we have a lot of gigs already, and most of it are around Europe. We have a lot of gigs in France, but also this year, maybe because we did the San Marino Song Contest, maybe because of that, we have more gigs in Italy too. So the music scene in Italy is getting bigger for us. So that's we are happy about it.
More culture, more folk, let's say. So, and of course, like you said, in France there is an amazing folk scene, and a really amazing folk scene. That's
Yeah.
there are this band called Ivar who's playing a lot. There is also a lot of Viking Fest. There is a lot of
Yes,
you
a
know
lot.
the reenactment part. It's a lot, so they give a lot of opportunity. The Europe, they're not saying, but in Italy we have good festivals to do it. But the problem is not the festival; it's just the smaller single shows. So if you start to having that, that's good, because also we have good bands in Italy that deserve that.
There's a lot of
Get
good
out.
band actually in Italy that deserves that. Yeah.
I mean, there is a band I never played live, I think, at Targo Lupi. They are freaking amazing. I don't know if you have ever heard of them.
No,
They
I don't know them.
check it out. They have a
I will.
she does the amazing Tagalarpa. She crafts her own Tagalarpa. She's amazing.
Okay.
They have a lot of amazing music video, but never play live. So there is an amazing scene. We have really amazing. We have our festival. So like Norway, as it's on Midgårdsblot, we have our festival. But when it comes to small, think about Sicily. Who the fuck is gonna play folk here? If you're not coming from, I don't know, grindcore, you can forget to play here. That's sad, because we have a lot of historical places, a lot of historical fun places to play. So
Yeah, a lot. But you start to understand that there's actually a problem, let's say here, when a huge band like Dropkick Murphys come to Milan and they do only 10,000 people, which is huge actually, but
but it's
they
small.
do 100,000 people in the States, So
same thing as Corpiclani has found. In Italy they do like 6,000, 7,000, same things as Corpiclani, but when they tour on States, they are crazy.
Yeah, of course.
Everyone is crazy in the United States about this music. So I think when you're gonna go, if you're gonna do a US tour, which I hope, really wish for you guys, I mean, it's gonna be insane. But also, I mean, like just before ending, just to people to understand also how is now and how is going to be some new live show of Rumpled. What is going to be the difference with also the new direction of the sound?
Well, actually, I think that the key part of our shows will be always the same. If you come to a Rumpled show, you will always find a huge energy live from us to the people, because we we really enjoyed it. Like every band, of course, enjoy playing live, of course, but I really feel that we are sharing something when we are on stage with the people in front of us and with with my bandmates, and we do like a full set of 1 hour and a half, always like without stopping jumping, always dancing, always on top, and that kind of energy. It's kind of tiring at a physical level, let's say. But it's super powerful, and we always see that people, when they see us live, they always want to support us at the merch, and they want to see us again. So that's amazing. And now we are working for the let's say the gigs for the tour. We are planning our show, let's say. We are trying to this is kind of this month is really important to us, because you have to set down what to do, which interaction to play, if we want to rearrange some songs, do something. So we are going through that actually. I can't say right now what is gonna be the live show in the next month, but we will see.
And of course, like also maybe with the new album in 2026, or with the new EP, there is gonna be also some slower song, maybe.
We already have it.
Okay, so just to also rest physically.
No, actually, starting from this year, we decided to in the middle of our set, we always want to do a little acoustic session. So we do like 2 or 3 songs when people can, breathe a bit and slow down. So us too, because we need it too, actually.
But that's a good.
That is really powerful, actually.
Yeah. Because you got at the beginning, when you have like more energy, and then you can just slow down a little bit, because also you can feel the lyrics, the song, and feel the music better, and then can go to dance again.
Yes,
I think also
yes.
if you maybe like the music, maybe just listen a little bit before and then go to dance. But this new EP is gonna be before ending also. It's gonna be available like on streaming, of course, but
Yes.
also will be out in physical form or just
Yeah, it will
okay,
be out in physical form as a CD. We will not do a vinyl for this
okay,
one, but CD, yes.
okay.
And we will have a brand new merch too,
Cool.
and I'm super excited about that because yeah, actually we love to experiment
With
into
design,
merchandise too.
merchandising, yeah.
So yeah. Yeah, we are super
So
excited.
and people can get these EP or CDs, except the streaming services on your website, or there's
Yeah,
a
you can find we have our e-commerce too, so you
okay.
can find everything basically on our e-commerce, or you can come to our shows. Of course, we
Is the
we have it
best.
there, but yeah, you can find it on our links on our website.
Okay, and there's just also some new music video you're planning to release for before the EP or the album. I don't know, in summer.
Yeah, there will be
Okay.
at least I'm pretty sure we will do it for one of the songs of the EP and then some singles that is coming right after.
Okay.
We didn't plan it really
Of
yet
course, you have a lot
because
of things on that are both
yeah,
that
we
on
have
the plate at the
literally
moment.
a lot of things.
Yeah, you're packed until 2027, kind of.
Yeah.
So take us some days, these days, to breathe a little bit, to release.
No,
Otherwise,
it's kind of difficult actually. I think that you know it well. A musician, an independent artist,
yeah,
never slows down.
yeah,
If he's ambitious and if he wants to reach some points where he
exactly.
can actually live with music, yeah, he
I
can
know,
slow down.
I
He
know.
needs to stay on top
Until
at
you
every
don't get,
time.
yeah, until you don't get the stability, at least
Yeah,
some
yeah,
stability, and that which is also a lot to the stability because that's the life. Like I said, touring, go back home 2 weeks and then
yeah,
touring again, go back home 2 weeks, and that's the life. But that's the beauty of it.
yeah.
I think for people, I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
actually,
not touring,
yes,
but
yes.
that's the
No,
beauty.
no, it's amazing. I
Yeah.
will never change that. It's amazing.
So really, Jack, was really a pleasure meeting you. And next time, maybe try to meeting in who knows, IOP Montelago if you got the chance, and have a talk
That would
with
be amazing.
all the band. Yeah, I mean, we live in the same country, so you're not in US. We're not both in Italy. There's no problem. So if there's gonna be some live show around, I'm gonna jump.
That would be
Really,
amazing. So
really
thank you
pleasure.
so much. Really,
Thanks to
thank you so
you.
much. It was a pleasure being
For
here.
me
So
too.
really, thank you.
Thank you so much. Bye, bye,
Bye.
bye, bye. Bye. Ok, quindi abbiamo finito, tra un po' si taglia tutto, se io poi ti dirò cosa mi serve per fare l'editing, non ti
Certo?
preoccupare, taglio le cazzate del mezzo, non ti preoccupare.
Vai, sì, sì,
Io
vai.
carico, ti mando prima però il link su YouTube, che lo puoi vedere solo tu, quando tu mi dai l'ok,
Yes.
lo puoi vedere anche gli altri della band, non è un problema, quando mi dai l'ok, io pubblico il tutto.
Sì, io se vuoi posso fornirti veramente tanta roba anche in termini di clip, tra
Sì,
video
sì, sì.
live, video ufficiali,
Sì, ma a
qualsiasi
me serve
roba.
soltanto una cosa di intro e di outro, proprio 20 secondi, proprio una cosa proprio capito molto leggera.
Sì,
Ovviamente logo, una foto scegliete voi di informazione più recente, poi vabbè, le varie info sui social,
certo,
per il resto non preoccuparti. Perché poi una
perfetto.
volta che c'è magari le date, quelle più proprio di un tour più grande, poi facciamo un'altra magari intervista, perché man mano
Certo.
si va, magari infiliamo qualcun altro della band, così magari
Sì, sì, volentieri.
va bene, io vado a vedere che devo mangiare stasera.
Ada, grazie mille davvero, è
Ma
stato
grazie a
super, sei
te,
super gentile, simpatica
grazie a te
e
anche altrettanto.
magari vi riesci a fare un salto a Montelago, sarebbe super, ti
Sì,
offro
mi
una birra,
piacerebbe.
anzi un ippocrasso, che non sai cos'è, ma lo scoprirai.
Dai, ci andiamo aggiornando. Controllerò meglio, più che altro devo vedere i voli. Questo è il fatto dove sono bloccato io per vedere i voli.
No, sì,
Vabbè.
immagino.
Ciao.
Ciao carissima, buona
Ciao.
giornata.
Anche a
Ciao.
te, buona serata.
No place are gonna